some high drama in Game 1. A capacity crowd on hand here, and they're definitely making their presence felt. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of baseball on the show. Coming up.
A really good start for the home side. They did what they needed to do in the opening game of this series, and the crowd, that made a huge difference. They were behind their guys all the way, and boy, oh boy, were they loud. And I've got a feeling that not much is going to change here in game number 2.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays. And they'll align themselves. Ben Revere makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Hosmer is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ballgame. Time for a check of the scouting report now as we run you through the arsenal of this 29-year-old right-hander. Josh Donaldson will dig in here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, I think the big question everyone's asking before this game was, how are these guys going to respond from just getting whacked last time out there? In the regular season, you say, hey, no big deal. You put it behind you. You move on pretty quickly. But in the postseason, you could say it's over and done with, but I don't think it's quite as easy as that. Those are the kind of losses that stick with you, and you just keep thinking about them. And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. His second home run of the series as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, you're going to have some things go your way. And I didn't really think this had a chance to stay fair, but sure enough, it bangs right off the foul pole, and that, folks, is a home run.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
The pitch. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Ready with another 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 2-2 pitch on the way. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. One in the inning for the Blue Jays, and it comes courtesy of the Jose Bautista home run. Home half of the first coming up in KC. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Ben Zobrist will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, you're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. No problem here, 1 away. Alex Gordon digs in at the plate. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Royals leave 1. It remains 1-0. Troy Tulowitzki leads things off now in the top half of the second. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Chris Colabello steps in now. Now here's the first pitch. This is headed toward the hole and through the hole. A 1-out single. Russell Martin will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runners on first with one down. The 0-1 home to Martin. And that misses 1-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. The liner caught at third by Moustakas. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
No strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Oh, and he misses it. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
These guys are getting after it early here so far. This is going to find a seam for a double. After picking up one in the first, they've got another one here in the second.
In now, Ryan Goins. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Kendrys Morales will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two.
Well, he's not letting them get a gauge on anything here on those first three pitches. He saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost anything on a 1-2 pitch.
Therefore, it is Revere. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. First pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Off plate again, and it's 2-0. 2-0 on the way. Fouled back. One out, nobody on. Ready with the 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Salvador Perez will stand in. First pitch coming. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Tulowitzki for one. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Ben Revere is ready to go here as we begin the third.
The left fielder, number 7, Ben Revere.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now here's the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And Rios will play this one on the hop. It's a base hit.
Well, he's given up single runs in the first and the second. Now he's got to deal with another base runner here to start the third. Doesn't seem like he's had too good a handle on things so far. Now he's right back into trouble again.
Here's the first offering. And pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
He's going to be kicking himself behind the plate there. Not sure if this came from the dugout or not, but it's the perfect call to pitch out. They have him dead meat at second base, but the throw sails high, and he's able to slide in there under the tag.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
And he just manages to get his hand in. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, being especially careful here. And yet another throw back to second. And the runner back in standing. And still one more throw back to second. And they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck is Jose Bautista. Now the 3-0 offering. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Now the 3-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number.
Jose Bautista will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
And here's the first pitch. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. The relay throw, and he is in there. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Edwin Encarnacion will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First offering on the way. This is foul right side. Men on third with 2 down. He waits. Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Get the strikeout, man!
Here's the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Fouled straight back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Alex Rios makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And a bouncing ball, foul. Rios digs in the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. And a swing and a miss as Rios is down on strikes for the first out.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Revere is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. And here is Troy Tulowitzki. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch coming. Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. Here's the pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. Chris Colabello will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Russell Martin will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch coming. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. The 0-1 home to Martin. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. One on the way. Now a ball hit back up on to first, and it's another double play. Their second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Alex Gordon will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Got him.
I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. But he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Lorenzo Cain is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Ready now on 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's right.
Eric Hosmer will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Now the first pitch. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. Runners on first with one down. He's set. Now the pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's safe. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Hendrys Morales will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3-2. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Here comes Hosmer around third. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
The next pitch. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
These guys have put together back-to-back doubles. He was looking for a third with that swing.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His first homer here in the series, and it's given the Royals a 4-2 lead. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the 4th.
And it looks to me like he's looking very tentative out there as well. And that's usually the kiss of death for a starting pitcher. You've got to go right at guys.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll get in there safely.
That man right there is one of the most unlikely guys in the building, besides you, Lions, to wind up with a triple. He was huffing and puffing all the way around, but he sees the opportunity, and give him credit. He's able to make it there safely.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Alcides Escobar will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now the first pitch. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike 1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
And you wonder now how close they are to chasing this starting pitcher. That's 5 runs home now in this inning alone. And in most cases, that's pretty much enough for a manager to pull the plug.
Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Colabello is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Kevin Pillar will step forward now to lead things off. And after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
The pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ryan Goins will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Pitch on the way. Here's a ground ball to first. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out.
And you know, pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spot, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
First pitch on the way. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And that's a fair ball.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Now here's the first pitch. Revere rides off for second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of... We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. Home half of the 5th coming up. KC leads this one 5-2. Alex Gordon come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. You got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Pillar is right there, 1 down.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now, and he better figure out something quick.
First pitch to him. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Here comes a 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Hendrys Morales will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And now you got to regroup after the two-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
1-1 pitch on the way. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. They're still out in front, 5-2. Jose Bautista will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Full count pitch on its way. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Troy Tulowitzki come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And he gets ahead 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think. But sometimes you need to keep...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And the deficit remains 5-2. Mike Moustakas will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw gets him, 2 down. Alex Rios will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Now, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now a hard liner towards short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And the throw to first just about takes him out as it skips up and over him. Alcides Escobar will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. He's ready. Now the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you can see it. He's upset with himself out there at short. And he should be. He's a big leaguer. He'd like to get a ground ball here to get himself off the hook. Yeah, a little surprising there. That was not an easy chance for the fourth lineman. It shouldn't have been anything that he can't handle. He just lets the ball go right past him.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Liam Hendricks will slide in now and try and work out of this one. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Don't let them score on a wild pitch.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Revere is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Some action out in the bullpen. A couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering on the way. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Gordon is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher Russell Martin. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Kevin Pillar will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. This ball will be chopped foul. Now the pitch. On the ground to 3rd. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Alex Gordon will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Lorenzo Cain will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Oh, and he misses it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Here comes Gordon around 3rd. And on the error, a run is going to score. Eric Hosmer will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. From the stretch. And then the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground for Tulowitzki at short. Rowe will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. Hendrys Morales will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Down the way, 1 ball and no strike.
1 ball, no strike.
Here it comes. 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now. Mike Moustakas will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. First pitch coming. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Chopper foul. Another try at 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error, and no one left. Ryan Goins will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. Josh Donaldson will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at 3rd. The 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. But fortunately here, no advance. Jose Bautista will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. First pitch coming. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. He's set, now the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral, even when they get a guy on this thing to go with it.
Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Bautista now with a drive down the left field line, but that'll find the seats down there a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Oh, and a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Salvador Perez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
The right fielder, number 15,
Alex Rios will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Rios digs in the 0-1. Here's Tulowitzki at short. Throw beats Rios to the bag at first. 2 gone.
the shortstop, number 2.
Alcides Escobar will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the first offering. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. Royals go down on just 4 pitches. They're on top 7-2. Number 44 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike one. Now here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and one now to Encarnacion. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power is just keep putting pitches right there.
Here comes a 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Troy Tulowitzki will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. There to play it is Zobrist on the first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. Chris Colabello, the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Now here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Yeah, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, so the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
If you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap.